And what play are we putting on, Sid?
Call of Cthulhu.
We're putting on Call of Cthulhu, like the kids, because
Kids play
this
for the
is a world.
Call of Cthulhu Junior Edition.
When I was a kid.
Because this is a world where like monsters live with kids and normal humans, so like the monster side
Well,
of
the junior
things.
version's not that good because they cut out 3 songs.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Lovecraft's Ballad is not in it.
It's called Cthulhu! Exclamation point! The musical.
Or Cthulhu.
Yeah, all of your kids are playing like main tentacles.
Yeah.
Because
Tentacle number 3.
My-
I'm so happy for you, Jen.
My kid's playing tentacle number 5. He's a bit of a fuck up. His name is Tim, and I don't really like this kid that much. I'm pretty distant from him. I drink a lot. I'm the PE coach at school, and
Who's the lead in the play?
the lead, none of your kids.
Your kids are fuck ups.
It's one of the older kids. Your kids aren't there yet. They have to earn their place.
So I'm a super like macho kind of guy, and my kid is like a bit of a nerd really. I'm a closet nerd, but like I pretend that I'm like super macho, and so I kind of like bully my kid at school. Like I don't give him like any favorable treatment in the PE lessons, and my wife and I expect divorce within the next 5 years.
Do you have anyone else that lives with you, like in your house? Do you live with like your
We have
in-laws?
a dog called Gerald, who is a black lab.
All right.
Love it.
That's
Love it.
and my character will be called Gareth.
That's gonna be confusing.
Okay, I'll be called Gary.
Yeah, because you
All
look
right.
at me and you see a PE teacher.
Yeah, that's like the immediate connection. All right, so I'll be Gary.
Okay, can I be a ranger? And I'm gonna have been off working in a remote laboratory in the Antarctic or something like that. I was a scientist, and I've kind of, a nice ranger, and I've come back. And there's this kid. I've not really done the bonding thing yet. It's 1 or 2 years old. Well, how old is it?
They're like 6 or 7.
So maybe I saw it during an early period, and then that whole growth period I was away for to money job. And now I'm kind of thrust back into it, and I'm not really knowing what I'm doing. I'll be called Gordon.
What about your wife?
Okay.
And she's going to be called Esmeralda.
Gary, what was his name? Gordon and Esmeralda.
Gordon.
Yeah. Do you see that on a cake?
Okay. So what's your kid like? And what's its name?
It's super excited about computers, and I don't really get it. He's one of these Minecraft kids, and all he does is
Redstone, Mom.
or like he falls asleep watching Minecraft videos on his tablet, and it just like he talks about all these YouTubers and streamers, and I have no idea who they are. That's just
You're just like, that's
a
great
waste of
fun.
everyone's time. What is that?
I love it.
What's his name?
The kid.
Yeah.
I just call him Disappointment.
I'll call him. I've got so many good reference points for this.
I'll just call him Will.
I'll call him Ethan.
Ethan.
Actually, no, scrap that. No,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll call him Benjamin.
All right. Benjamin.
Good save. Okay.
All right. And so you live with your wife and your son, and
Yeah, that's it.
that's it. Okay.
We got a goldfish as well.
Yeah.
Good.
What's a Minecrafty name? He's called Zombie Pig.
Slenderman.
Zombie Pig Man, because the kid fucking named it. There we go.
I'm just predicting my future, guys. I'm just living out a fantasy.
Oh no.
All right, cool.
Well, you just predicted your future where you and your wife are getting divorced in 5 years' time.
All right, then. So, cool.
Good
Oh my god.
Hey. So I'll be playing Chaz. He is a bard, but not a singy song bard, and not a righty bard. but a joke-telling bard, and all of his jokes are awful.
Dad jokes.
Dad jokes, yes. He is actually probably going to be. He's probably in the midst of a divorce with his husband, but he thinks that.
Oh, Chaz.
But yeah, Chaz.
Rough,
Yeah,
bro.
man. But Chaz is absolutely convinced that everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, everything is fine. And he's got a daughter named Michelle, who is, I guess, older, but maybe the kid Todd is doesn't even want to be in the play. But my
He's
husband,
like, you have to go shine, son.
yeah, and me and my husband are like, well, you have to. We've all been there. That's how we met. And then he's just like, that's not.
That's how we met.
And so I've heard that story so many times, Dad. I'm 7. This kid Todd is 7 and probably likes sports, but we never give him the time of day to play them. So the opposite of me, really. Dad, I want to sing. Shut up, play baseball.
Well, we're all living out our broken dreams here, guys.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to be this. I will be growing up to be this dad jokey bard. That's going to happen.
You're not there already?
Okay. What,
True. Yeah.
Will,
All I got to do is just level up.
Yeah.
Will,
Yes.
what was your wife's name?
Her name was
Scott.
Sydney.
That's my last name.
And her name was her name was Cassie.
Cassie?
Yeah, that sounds like a bitch name.
That's my hairdresser's name.
I know it is.
That's like a, sorry, anybody in chat named Cassie.
Oh my god.
Cassandra for extension.
Doesn't help. Still probably their name.
Still a bitch.
Okay. You're probably making it worse now.
I'm looking at you.
Do we have any dad music to play in the background?
What is dad music?
Like 80s hits, I guess.
Like UB40.
Yeah.
Dad 80s hits that weren't.
Gareth, what do you like?
That were not hits.
Fuck you.
Meatloaf. Just I'd do anything for love on loop. Us crying.
Yes. Power balance going on.
Cracky Cream is called Cassie. That guy who pledged called Drew Clark earlier is called Cassie. Yeah. All right. Ask her.
All right. I will be playing a man named Dave.
Oh my god.
And Dave is kind of has a pot belly. He's past his prime, and he when he was in college, he kind of lived. He went to college in like the 70s, and so he worked at a stadium, basically carting stuff for bands that came through. So he was real big into music back then. He kind of was a little bit of a biker, this and that, and he's since settled down and had kids and gotten his normal 9-to-5 job, but he doesn't really like it anymore.
Gotcha.
He has a son. Oh man, I thought of a cool name for the son, but I totally forgot it. I guess his son is named Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
And Ethan is kind of growing up pretty much exactly how you expect the child of an old former kind of hippie / rock and roll dude to be. Like, he has long kind of ratty hair. He wants to be in a band. He probably has a $50 guitar that friends in the garage. And he always walks around with his head down like this, just kind of like you can't see his eyes because of his hair, just moping.
So you're playing Solace.
Yeah. Sort of. No, that's his kid. That's not him.
Oh. By the way, XP's Overrated donates £3 and he says, crit for Sid to use against the PCs. Every GM that needs to learn how to kill the players. This will help.
Oh god.
It is an important lesson.
It is.
I can't kill a father.
Kill a son, man.
I cannot kill a father.
Alright. So what about your wife, Askren?
His wife is a woman named Jessica, and she is actually completely opposite. She's just a very he wears a leather jacket, he's he kind of gruff, little bit of a beard and a pot belly. She's like a really short woman. She looks like a librarian kind of.
Okay.
Would
She's
not
like-
expect to go together.
always goes to the bake sales and like has
Yeah,
the
pretty much.
award-winning bread pudding.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gotcha. Oh, so what's your class? Like, what's your job now?
He is well, he works as basically he runs a warehouse. Like he's a manager of a warehouse, so he's shouting at people that don't speak English a lot. So he gets very very angry, and like then he rides a motorcycle home. So he's a barbarian.
Gotcha. And so, do you live with? So it's just your
His
wife
totem
and
is-
Ethan. Do you have any like in-laws there? Do you have any?
No, they have a cat.
You have a cat.
The
Okay.
worst.
Come here, Snuggles.
Does the cat have a name?
The cat is just called Cat.
Cat. Cat.
Your totem is actually your motorcycle.
And thanks so much to Big Josh517 for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. So, Sid, is there any more info you need from us?
I don't think so.
All of our kids know each other, right? And they're
Yeah,
at the
all of
same
your kids
school.
go to school together. They've been in this play. They've been working so hard, like every Tuesday until 5. That's when rehearsal ends. And
Well, I've been running my lines with him, so yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know each other?
yes.
Yes, that's
Yes,
another
you
point.
do. So
We've
I'm
had
not-
like awkward barbecues or something like that.
Yeah. Are we like the 4 guys from King of the Hill?
yeah, yeah. You're like
Like our
that. And
kids come to play together. We just stand in the yard and drink.
so here's the thing: at your last dad barbecue thing,
Dad to
you-
cue.
Dad to
your,
cue.
your last dad to cue, you
The barber
you
dad.
you all congregated around the grill as dads do
Yeah.
and discussed.
Grill band.
I was there like ripped flipping like the burgers and stuff because like it's always like the biggest dad, like the macho dad who has to do that shit.
I'm wearing a pristine apron that says "Kiss the Chef," and I'm waiting.
Oh my god!
There's not a stain
You're
on it.
waiting on the imminent divorce.
Yes.
I am unironically dressed exactly like Cord. With braces and everything, and a couple of pens in my pocket, even though I'm at a social barbecue.
Oh, not like okay.
I'm wearing super tight shirt, but it's just to show my muscles.
Yeah, I was imagining like one like a sleeveless shirt, like kind of like one of those white undershirts, a little bit of a beer gut kind of thing.
Mhm.
Just chilling. It's real hot out today.
So I'm like, what are you pussies up to?
Oh yeah, look, we got the kids got the play coming up, right? They gotta do that thing. The wife's making me take the kid to the play, and I don't want to do it. Who even cares?
I think there's some more info that Sid wants to give us. I didn't mean
So
to.
as you're around as you're around this barbecue, you all like subtly drop hints that you're huge D&D nerds. But all of your wives like and
They
husbands-
mustn't know.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
Yes.
We are huge DJs.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. And you don't. Your wives don't know about this. You think they would think it's like lame, and you don't want to tell them because like you think it might just like further the divorce. Like it might just come faster. But at this barbecue, you all realize that you are all super hyped about Storm King's Thunder that's about to come out. You guys are like so excited.
Yeah.
And
I've just been
really-
dropping subtle hints about storms recently. Looks like a new storm on the horizon. Like this perfect summer's day.
Yeah, so you all like have decided that you really want to play this game, but you don't want your wives to know. So you have made a plan to on the day of your kids' school play, you're gonna let them walk to school on their own, so that way you guys can go meet up at someone's house and play the new module.
Perfect. I'm fine with that. My wife can never know because that'll probably quicken up the divorce.
Yes.
So we're gonna meet in like my garage because I'm one of those dads that's got a garage that is
Yeah.
like decked
And that's
out
your
with
spot.
like tools, materials, and like a
Menu.
workbench which I can convert to a D&D table. And
Give me 5 minutes.
yeah, pretty much. And like
Okay.
I'm gonna send out Tim to school that day, so that I can, because normally we all walk him to school, like we all walk our kids to school, I guess. So like,
Like any
Today,
good father would.
Today we let him go alone because this is the day of the play. He should be able to like do his own stuff. Like I'm one of his dad's like he has to learn at some point, and like throw him out into the street kind of dad. So yeah,
Your friend in smokes already.
yeah, I'm as you guys enter my garage for those Americans. I am. I've got I'm just putting down some power tools which I've been flexing, but I've been waiting there ready for you guys to walk in. Like, I haven't actually been working out. It's been like, oh, that thing's hey guys, who's the first to arrive at my place?
Well, I think what we should do is have a morning interaction and find out everybody's morning routine with their wives and all that on the way to take their children to school. But you're actually going to drop them off and be terrible fathers.
All right.
So who wants to start out? Who wants to have their first like morning routine with their wife?
I'll go.
All right.
I get up.
Do you sleep in the same bed?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get up. I take my steroids. I 5 eggs, 10 rashers of bacon, as much protein as possible.
Is it all raw?
Couple of protein shakes. I like
raw bacon, eggs in the protein shake.
Yeah, all mixed up in one.
Put it in the frying pan, make a pancake.
Yeah, down it. I get the stuff ready for school. I go work out. I make sure my kid's awake. I slam on his door. Get the hell up! Go work out a bit. And then, because this is like, I've booked the day off from work, from PE lessons. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to stay on a school day. So
I worked out too hard last night. Sorry, can't make it.
Yeah, exactly. So
you called in sick to play D&D.
I make sure my wife is up so that she can get the hell out, and I say I'll take him to school though.
Okay, so your wife like sort of stretches and like looks at you and she's like, well, finally, at least you're pulling your weight around this house.
I say, I can pull all of you around here. Don't make me.
Excuse me?
I steroid rush off.
You hear her crying. You're like you hear her crying from the background, and she's like, "He's not the man I married."
I let this happen.
So okay, little Timmy or Tim, what your child?
Traumatized Tim.
Yeah.
Traumatized.
Yeah, he comes out and
Just gonna call him disappointment from now on. Though.
Tim appointment.
He goes into the kitchen and he's like rubbing his eyes and stretching and he's like, Dad, what's for breakfast?
I point towards the protein shake, the small one which I've made for him. Eat up. Oh my god, it could be rough. Eat up, kid. You're gonna need your protein.
All right, he goes to like take a sip of it, and then he kind of like does like that, and he's like, "Dad, you know I don't like the peanut butter flavor."
Down it, boy. Be a man.
I'm allergic to peanuts.
Down it.
I'm allergic to peanuts.
I say to him, the only way you're not gonna be allergic to peanuts anymore is if you drink them. So do it.
My face is swelling.
If you have a problem in life, son, you've got to confront it. Now eat those damn peanuts.
Okay. Sorry, Dad. Dad, I could feel my voice changing. I have a solo in the
That's
show.
you becoming a man, boy.
I think it's an allergic reaction.
I don't think you know what that is. Now, today, considering my wife's gone off, today, you're gonna go to school on your own. Daddy's not gonna walk you in. You're gonna have to do it yourself.
I have to walk alone?
You're gonna go with the other kids. You know, the other little shits you hang around with.
Okay.
Those guys, Dave, Chaz, and Gordon, they're kids.
I don't
Now
know.
don't let them turn you gay, boy. Okay? Don't let them.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Turn
Okay,
Good boy. And I slap him over the back.
We can cut. Okay, so who wants to go next?
I think Chaz wakes up all with like maybe a dish towel as a blanket on the couch. And he wakes up bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
Bushy bush.
But
Just like Mystery Man Gaming. Welcome, Mystery Man Gaming, to the adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar. We're 3 followers away from 30, by the way, which is another viewer decision.
Let's say that you wake up to like the sound of bacon being cooked and like the smell of coffee. And so you waltz into the kitchen all excited to get some breakfast because you're so cheery and you're so happy. And your husband is in there and he's like, "Oh, I see you're awake."
Morning. Yeah, I'm awake.
Well, I had to do all of this by myself.
I was sleeping. I didn't sleep well. I was on the couch again. So.
Well, do you think I slept well? My toes were cold all night because I had no one to stick them under because of everything that's gone down with us in the past. Do you think I'm sleeping well?
Well, I'm sorry. Your attitude last night was atrocious.
Oh. So I do all this in the morning. I make all the eggs and I make all the bacon. And now
Well, I tell you, don't have to make me my eggs. I just thank you for making the eggs. These are undercooked.
What?
If you know me like for this long, you would know that I don't like my eggs runny. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, where's Todd? Is Todd awake? Todd!
Todd comes in and Todd is like, are you guys fighting again?
We're not fighting. Your father and I are just having...
Your husband goes, "Shut up, Todd!"
How was your sleep, Todd?
It was okay. I'm just like, I haven't really been sleeping well because I've been thinking about this stupid play you're making me do. I just wanted to try out for the baseball team, and you guys made me be a tentacle.
Well, tentacle number 7 is a great role. For Cthulhu, the musical.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This just reminds me of my own parents. But Dad, like, you know that like any tentacle that's like past 5 was like not really good. This is just not what I meant. This is not what I meant.
No, it's because they added more roles because they needed to find a place for your glory. Right, Scott?
Yeah, Todd, you're gonna do fine. Everything is gonna be fine. Apparently, everything is always fine. We're just
everything
fine.
is
right.
It's fine.
Right, Chaz. Everything is always fine. Right.
Right. Anyway,
take a lesson from here, Todd. Everything is fine.
Well, it's opening night. Kisses on your opening, and I kiss him on the cheek, and then I kind of like give him the lunch of undercooked eggs because I don't know how to father. And this is your breakfast and your lunch, and I kind of like scoot him out the door and I tell him to, and I'm like, all right, now don't forget to spin around 7 times and spit over your left shoulder because you had luck and you'll break your legs and break a leg. Good night. And then I go inside to like get back to talking with Scott, and probably just the scene will end with me still arguing with Scott.
Okay, well, Scott is actually going to be like, are you not going to walk him? Did you just like, you forgot how to be a husband and a father all on the same day?
You're right. I'm so sorry. I thought you were walking. I thought I was gonna.
You thought that I was gonna wake up and make all this breakfast and then also have to.
Okay. I apologize. That does make sense. I'm sorry. I will go get my things and oh my God, Scott's walking by himself. And then like I go and I go out. I'm like, Scott, wait! And then I go grab my I go like put on my like really like salmon short shorts and like golf, like a white golf polo, and maybe some like really bright yellow Oakleys. And I'm like, okay. And then I like go outside with my tennis shoes and I try to like, or I put on my flip flops and like slap the pavement as I'm trying to catch up with Scott or Todd.
Okay.
Running to work, running to school.
So yeah, you guys are all gonna try and meet up at like the same corner, so your kids are at least in the same group when they're going. You're trying
in the same cul-de-sac.
Okay, do we want to do Gareth or Askren? Which one?
I can go next if you want.
Okay.
Okay, so you come to me, like sitting bolt upright and hitting the alarm like the second it goes off, so my wife doesn't wake up. Kind of standing up out of bed wearing, I don't know if you Americans get this, but wearing like Colgate commercial pajamas, like
Red, white, and blue.
No, man.
They'll know that. Red, white, and blue, man.
Yeah. So just I'm wearing these pajamas, like very straight laced, and I kind of look and check if the wife is awake, and I sneak into one of the cupboards into my closet, and I lift up something next to like some rhythm magazine, maybe like some weird tight fetish magazines or something like that. I pull out my D20, like my polyhedral dice that's been kept somewhere, and like a pristine written character sheet that I've been hiding away. I get that. I start to get dressed. My closet is just full of like the same 2 shirts, organized like there's probably about 10 of each, all pressed firmly. Get myself ready, like perfectly brush my teeth and kind of go downstairs, kicking over like the kids' Lego, which was all over the stairs, cursing. Like a bother, bloody little ingrate. And going downstairs and preparing breakfast and kind of doing everything in a rather organized, regular fashion.
You're drinking like coffee out of your world's best dad mug, and
No, literally just water.
Oh, just
Yeah.
one of those.
Coffee's got toxins in.
Silly me.
Well, why would I poison my body like that?
Garrett, I can't tell if you're arguing with me like in character or like.
Is he giving me sass right now?
Okay, so your wife Esmeralda is like a really loud snorer, and you hear her like snore herself awake. And so she's noticed that you're gone, and like your closet door was open, so she knows that you've gotten dressed and everything, and you hear her coming down the stairs, but you're there with character sheet in hand. What do you do?
And I stick it down the back of my pants. Like I hate to think I spent hours on this sheet. It's like written in calligraphy.
If you move it, you level up faster.
Perfect. Like my backstory is like 6 pages long. I've got all the connections and character things ready for the GM, but I just literally roll it up and stick it down the back of my trousers, like looking all flustered.
So she comes down and she's like really sleepy. I feel like you guys have like a pretty okay marriage. Like you guys are doing okay. And she's like, "Good morning."
I peck her on the cheek.
She goes and she's like gonna give you a hug, and she like goes for like an ass grab. And she
feels a
she
crumpling.
hears like a
rustle
type of noise, and she's like, "Oh, what is that?" Oh.
Oh, what's that?
Oh.
Crumply ass.
I can't, that's a secret for later. It's something I need to pick up for you today. Please don't ruin the surprise.
You're always surprising me. So yeah, she'll go and start pour some cereal, and she'll go wake up. Let me, what's your kid's name again?
It's Benjamin.
Benjamin, yeah. Okay, so she's gonna go and bring him some cereal in bed. She's like one of those moms that really babies him.
Yeah, we only have like bran flakes though. Nothing flavor. They're like really dry, nasty bran
ancient
flakes.
oats.
Yeah.
They're like soya milk.
Okay, so she brings him these nasty bran flakes with the soy milk because maybe you guys are like vegan.
Yeah, no, we're hyper vegan.
Hyper vegan.
We won't
Like,
go into
we're
any
Nazi
town
vegan.
with the word ham in.
Wow.
Okay, so she goes in there, and you hear her be like, "Benjamin, have you been up playing this game all night?" And at that, do you want to go and like talk to your son? Maybe like have some like an authoritative hand there to try and like punish him. No. Okay. So then she comes back and she's like, "Honestly, I think he just pours himself into those games because like you weren't there for so many of those like important years of development. He just doesn't. He doesn't.
Hell
Really
out,
know.
Esmeralda. It's just woken up.
I'm a worried wife.
I was paying for all the things in this house.
I'm not attacking you here. I just think that you two might need.
Do you think those spin classes pay for themselves?
Bang, bang, bang.
But you told me to start going to the gym, so you told me I needed it.
I know you have appetites and you need to have that energy somewhere.
Oh my god. No, okay, never mind. I was gonna take it too far.
Welcome.
Anyway.
And thanks to Earthfane, or Earthfane, for following. Welcome to Friendly Adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I should... No, in fact, I didn't do this. If you haven't retweeted, 20 retweets, you can decide what happens to our dads and the kids in this game. Also, just 2 more followers until that happens as well. So if you haven't followed yet, hit that follow button and join us. We're also 2 subs away, because we've got a sub today. So let's... in fact, we hit like 5 subs last night, so I should probably do one anyway, but fuck them. It's his first time, so we don't want to spread too much.
All right. She basically tells you that like she thinks that you two need to have a bonding experience. So she's like, "Will you walk him to school today? Just to like talk to him maybe a little bit."
I don't really understand anything he says. That what he cares about is that damn game.
Well, maybe try and talk about something else. Like find something else he's interested in, and talk about how good he's doing in the play. Like, just make him feel like you're interested in his life.
He's a damn understudy. What's he got to say about this play?
He is not. He is tentacle number 11. He worked really hard for that role.
Like, it's. I think it's the easiest role in the play, and I'm not sure he can do it. How are we going to keep that damn tablet out of his hand?
He's excited about
laughing stock.
Can you just have some faith in your son? You don't even know him.
Well, he doesn't make much of an effort with me, so... I tried to tell him about the science work I did for President Trump. Yeah.
Well, he's a child. He doesn't know. It's just you have to extend the hand first.
The science of walls.
You should be excited by this.
Scientific work.
The science of walls.
Just one walk. Just one day, okay?
Okay, but if anything happens, it's on you.
I don't see how that's fair, but as long as you'll just participate in his life for today, then I guess I'll take that deal.
Listen, go to yoga or another spin class. I need more sleep, okay?
Okay, that's fine. Just walk him to school and have a conversation. Form a bond.
I call him downstairs. Benjamin.
So, okay, he comes down and he's still holding, like, I don't know, whatever the gaming kids have. He has an iPad or something. And he's
It's
playing...
a Game Boy Color.
That, yeah. And
Game of your life.
he's absolutely glued to it. And he comes downstairs. He's walking down the stairs. He trips, but he doesn't even faze him because he's so into this game. He falls all the way down, but he just gets right back up because he is dedicated.
I hand him his brown bag with his lunch in. Don't forget your kale, darling.
He's playing and he looks over and opens his mouth like this, like while he's playing, because he just can't take a break.
Okay, I open up his backpack and just stuff it in. Okay, let's get this over with.
So you see him start to walk out the door.
I have to run and grab the door because he's about to walk. As we're walking down the street, I have to literally physically turn him because he's gonna walk into things.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are out and about on your way to school. So do you want to try and have that conversation with him?
I would probably give it. Oh, it's lovely weather we're having.
And he's playing and he goes, huh.
It's climate change, And I start talking to him about climate change and kind of cloud systems and precipitation and stuff like that.
You hear him making light noises. Like he's just over it.
Once I get flowing, I don't stop.
All right. Well, he's completely tuned you out and he's still playing.
Just like the water cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now we could go to Asker. So, yeah, Aspirin, how do you start your day?
So I like to assume that probably like 15 to 20 minutes after his alarm went off, Dave will sort of roll out of bed and like as he's kind of wiping his, just rubbing his eyes, he kind of opens them and he sees his wife has already made breakfast. It's just kind of like, she's already in the kitchen, like she does those things and he has no idea why, but he can't stop her.
Yeah, she calls that. You hear your wife call out to you and be like, "Get up! You're gonna be just like your father." She's not talking to you. She's talking to.
He for a second he says he kind of like he thinks and it's like what? No, I ain't a thing like him. He's a hippie.
No,
Drive dodging, went to Canada.
I mean, Ethan is gonna sleep all day, like someone else I know.
Yeah. What are the? Hey, are you gonna get a haircut today? Is it about you think?
What's wrong with my hair?
No, him.
Oh, you're right. Mine's fabulous.
No, you're fine, honey. You're great.
Thank you. But yeah, you're right. Ethan does need a haircut.
He's just like walks into the kitchen, like, his head down, like really kind of mopey, and like pushes the hair up out of his eyes. He says, "Look, do you got all your things ready? You're gonna be late for school. Grab a piece of toast. I gotta take you."
So this kid is like such a hippie kid. So this kid is like everyone like just chill. He's 6. Keep in mind he's 6. So he's like, everybody chill. Everything is chill. Your 6-year-old tells you to chill. And he goes and he like makes his own toast. And he's like, this is just the way it is. This is the way life is. And he's buttering his toast.
This fucking 6-year-old kid.
He's on a different level. And
honey, did you said you were gonna fix his costume for the play tonight? Did you ever get around doing that? I know he cut those extra holes in it.
He said that for some reason that was how it was supposed to be, and that it helps
everything.
The character.
He says that about everything.
Well, he said that if I tried to fix it, he wouldn't go to the show and he wouldn't do it and all this stuff. And we've been working for this. We bought a new camcorder so we could film him in this to show it to your grandparents. So I wasn't going to deal with it. I'm sorry.
I don't want to show them anyway. They're senile.
Well, they still, maybe they'll think it's a real tentacle. I don't know. And it'll entertain them for a while. They'll stop calling.
Ethan, look, come on, get your bag, go to the garage. I gotta take you and I gotta drop you off at the corner with the other guys.
What do you mean drop them off at the corner? You're not gonna walk them all the way to school?
I got work this morning. I gotta be in. We got a big shipment coming in. I got all these people. They don't even listen to me. They don't give me any authority there. You know how it is.
Well, it's because of this way you're dressing right now with this jacket. You're not demanding any respect with this attire, I bought you a new collared shirt. You haven't even taken it out of the package. You haven't even worn it.
I told you that was a medium. I need a large.
Well, I also told you to start going to the gym, but you haven't done that either.
They don't have any motorcycle
parking. No one listens to me. No one ever pays attention to me.
Look, honey. I told you. I'll go to the gym when you go with me. We go together, right? How about this Thursday?
Are you saying that I need to go to the gym?
No, I just don't want to go alone. What is
right now?
I
just where you want to go this morning. I'm sorry.
Scary how easy.
My parents always say they're gonna go to the gym together and they never go.
Thank you to Scooby on tour. Oh boy, Scoob, Move Furious, and the Slash and Burr.
We finally got to check his
for following. Yeah, thank God. I'm wearing my Shaggy shirt today as well. Welcome to Adventure, my friends. Your gentlemen and scholars. We've hit 31 followers, which will be a viewer decision, but we'll let the scene finish.
Okay.
Oh, also, I did have a dream once where I had a dream where, well, not a dream, but more like a a living, awake nightmare where I was 40 and so was Sydney, and we were like married, and she told me to go to the gym. No. Anyway,
That's
carry on.
Okay.
Things aren't going to change.
No. Divorce and 5 years.
To be honest, Will, you've let yourself go a little.
I have, right? Okay.
So I just assume that probably Dave, he somehow always manages to calm her down by giving her a couple nice compliments, saying like, oh, your hair looks nice. Everyone at the office is gonna think you're great. And then eventually he throws the backpack at the kid. He says, look, we gotta go. Get on the motorcycle.
And he's like, I think we should just walk. I want it to be natural. I want to have natural training.
Put your shoes on.
The shoes are limiting. That's just
Yeah, well, you're limiting my patience right now. Shoes on. School time. This is why we can't take you anywhere. Every restaurant we go to, they say, sir, your kid needs to have shoes.
He's like,
So your son isn't wearing any shoes today. We've provided him with sandals in the meantime.
no one understands. All right, so
Go to the guidance counselor and get the sandals, please. Jeez.
all right, so he finally puts on his shoes and hops on the back of the motorcycle, and you guys are on your way. So I guess at this point you've all met up at the corner. You know, the predetermined corner. So
do you want to do a view decision? You don't have to if it's going to mess with everything. It's your first time,
sure,
so okay.
Sure, go for it.
All right.
Sure.
So
I don't know what's going on.
do you want to theme it towards something, like something which happens whilst we're meeting up, or something like that, or just anything? All right.
Yeah.
Or do anything. So underneath that line in chat, guys, throw out your ideas as to what could happen next. It could really be anything whatsoever, and we will roll with it. So throw out your ideas. We'll put them into a straw poll. Most popular decision will happen. So go ahead and think of something kooky, and we'll make it happen. So yeah. So you guys are meeting up at my garage.
Well, you're gonna meet up at the corner first
Okay.
and send your kids off.
All right. Cool. Yeah. I say I kind of bring Tim along. I push him into the group. There you go, boy. Take him.
So, Dad, are you sure? I'm not sure if I can handle going back.
You're ready for the real world now, son.
Dad, I'm so itchy because of the peanuts.
If you get lost, just look at the moon.
But the moon isn't out. It's daytime.
Son,
So romantic.
the one thing I've always learned, you can always find the moon. Now, go and do your little gay boy play thing.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you queer boys.
Well, macho guy. Take that.
Oh my God.
I just look at him. Like, is that an insult? And I
Doesn't
say,
understand the beauty, which is the art that you were about to go create on that stage.
so I
Actually,
say,
8.5 hours from now.
you guys ready then?
Do
An
you?
hour and 7 minutes if you're actually counting the overture. Numerous times.
Oh my God. So do all of you have like parting words with your kids before you like send them off?
That's probably it.
That was it. He was like, but Dad, I just wanted to play baseball.
No, don't lose those shoes again. I'm not buying you a new pair.
I hand over
He keeps
another
losing
pair
the
of
shoes.
you,
Throws them in the trees.
you left these shoes at my house again. Can you tell them not to leave the shoes?
You need to instill discipline in your children.
I've got like 8 pairs in my mudroom actually, so I thought they were Todd's. But yeah, I guess they're not.
I don't understand how there's more dirt on the inside than the outside. That's not. How do shoes work like that?
Look, he doesn't. He has a thing about baths.
I look at these beta males before me.
I hand over like some standard figures. Like I've never seen a child into whittling before. Like what even was? Where does a child get a Bowie knife?
He's raised me as a child. I say, I've got 5 knives. All lined up in my knife room.
Gary, we know you tell us this every day. Oh, look at me! I got 5 knives. I don't even know where I are right now.
Hey, quiet, big guy. Don't make me take you down.
Gary,
I've got a knife stuck into every surface in this room.
The screensaver on your phone is 5 knives right now. It's you holding them all, isn't it?
Let's get these kids off.
I grab Benjamin's iPad. I change it to the sat-nav
Don't
app.
take that out of context.
The address of the school. Right, off you go.
Don't you get lost. Don't you dare. See you later, kids.
Oh god.
I wave my meaty fist towards them.
Do you just wave a fist?
Hi, children.
I salute. Okay, see ya. Right, guys, back to my garage. Let's go. My garage.
Who let him watch the Batman movie? He's gonna be doing this all day.
This is my. I just speak like this, okay?
When I wake up.
Sometimes I wake up like this.
It gets me pumped. So you're leading the way back to your garage?
Yeah.
So I brought my character sheet. Is everybody else brought theirs?
I'm the dungeon master.
I reach into the back of my pants and pull out like half a binder of paper. Yes, mine's all here. I spent quite a bit of time on it over the last week.
I open the saddlebag on the motorcycle and say, I didn't bring a character sheet, but I have a couple 6-packs.
You
I
always
stop.
forget.
Don't worry, I've got pre-gens. Come with me. Come on, guys. I'm the dungeon master. I'll lead the way. I lead them into my garage, into my workshop, where I've got D20s and Storm King's Thunder laid out.
I imagine like your shop is just like a cover up, and you go in and like you press a button and everything like flips around, and like then D20s are everywhere. Where there are screwdrivers, there are now PHBs, and like
Yeah, pretty much.
that's pretty much how it is.
The shells flip.
Yeah. Okay,
So I bring
now-
them in. Guys, who you playing today?
I am playing Alfonso the High Elf.
Fucking knew it. Okay, what about you, Dave?
I'm gonna be well. I got my I got my old character from college. His name is Tough Shield. He's
Tough Shield.
He's a dwarf. He's a dwarf fighter.
All right. And you? What about you, Gordon?
I'm playing a half-elf paladin who fights for good. His name is Mercutio. It's based on one of Shakespeare's plays.
I love that one. Except
Yes, I've not seen
the only
it.
one I like.
We have the DVD. I'll have to lend it to you.
Okay, so you're in the tavern.
I've only seen the Leonardo version.
You're in the tavern.
I ordered 5 drinks.
Good man. You see some hot clunge, bring over it. Those drinks.
Let's bring over.
Yeah. She's...
I'm not sure that clunge is in the monster manual. I've read it. I read it most nights.
Fuck off, it's homebrewed. She leans over, you can see that ass. She hands you the drinks and she says, "Oh hey, big boys."
Did Greg Tito write this?
Yeah, he did.
I was there. I saw it.
I was there.
I smile at the nice young lady. I say, "Good day there, maiden. How are you today?"
I'm good. I'd be better with some of you big boys to defend me.
She says.
Well, I'm a paladin. I fight for everything good.
Not interested.
She smiles.
Oh, great. Would you help me with the undead?
She says, looking at you.
Well, that's somewhat my speciality, darling. I
grab the paladin's hand and I make him smack at. Yes.
In fact, don't even roll a d20. It happens. She giggles.
Okay.
We've talked about this, guys. Non-consensual spanking is not allowed in this game anymore.
I don't
Not
care.
at my table.
This isn't a fucking safe space, pussies.
Table.
Not at my table.
Fucking left wing, socialist, D&D.
The liberal agenda.
Oh my God.
this point, gosh. So at this point, Gordon, your phone rings.
No interruptions at the table.
So,
50 DKP minus.
can we be quiet?
No interruptions at the table.
It's my cellular phone. I better get it.
You mean your cell phone? You're in America. Stop sounding like a weirdo.
I pick it up.
I fist bump Chaz for that one.
Is there any caller ID?
It's from the school.
You have guidance office on your ID all the time.
Yeah. So it's a woman, and she's like, "Hi, I'm the director of the school's play, and I just wanted to let you know that your son didn't come in today for the final rehearsal, and I was just wondering, is he sick? Do I need to go ahead and cast the understudy?"
I think he was. What do you mean he wasn't there today? He's not in school. I set his bloody son. Can I call you? There's just a slight delay.
Titties fall from the sky.
He'll be there in time. Don't worry, okay? No need to call anyone else. I'm dealing with this. No need to call my wife, okay?
Okay, that's fine. Just have him here a good hour before the show, so I don't have to use the understudy, okay?
Yes. How many bloody understudies do you have? No, that's absolutely fine, darling. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the call.
Okay, no problem. So she hangs up. And do you relay this to the others?
Gentlemen, we have a slight problem.
Okay, and as soon as you say that, Chaz, your phone rings.
Sorry.
Oh my god. By the way,
No, I'm sorry.
Is that a Sex and the City theme?
It is.
There's not been a thing for years, you know that.
by the way, the
show.
the straw poll is one which is Gary and Chaz romantic encounter.
Okay, but can you answer your phone?
This is duh.
Hi, this is the director of your son's school play, and I just wanted to let you know that he wasn't here for rehearsal today. So I was just calling to ask if he was sick. Actually, there's a number of children that aren't here today that are main tentacles. I'm a little bit concerned. So do I need to go ahead and cast the understudy, or what's going on?
Did everybody get to school today?
I would have made it. He always makes it. He's strong. It's evolution.
I was asking everybody else. I knew that.
Obviously.
I think, you should be on the way.
Okay, well, just make sure he's here a good hour before, because otherwise I'm going to have to cast the understudy.
Did he not arrive to school? He's not in school right now?
No, sir, he never showed up.
So all right, you have an understudy for Tentacle 7.
Yes.
Okay. It would Tentacle 8 step up because Tammy's a bitch. So she can't do what Tentacle 7 can and what God can. So I mean that pigeon-toed bitch will not be able to do what he can.
Sir, you're talking about a 6-year-old.
I'm so sorry. I am very passionate about theater.
All right, well, if that's what you want, then that pigeon-toed bitch will not step up. We will have an understudy.
Okay, all right, well,
But where is your son?
well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm sorry. All right, anyway.
You lost your son?
I didn't know. I didn't.
You lost your own
I've got a couple. Excuse me.
I've got a couple.
I've got a couple sons.
It could be one of them. It could be any one of them.
Okay.
I'll just bring another one in instead.
I've got understudies for my sons. Bring in the understudy. Yeah. I'll figure something out. Thank you. Apparently Todd has not made it to school. Was that who called you just now?
It was a school.
Gordon.
I should go and get my Prius. I could take us there.
I'm glad you call it a Prius and not a car. Good.
Gary's phone is ringing now.
I nip off and get my Prius.
Yeah, Gary speaking.
Hi, this is the director of your son's school play, and I was just
I
wanting
hang
to
up.
let you.
I met.
Child is missing.
I didn't even hear that bit, and I imagine she calls back.
Cool play, fucking.
She calls me back again. I pick it up. Gary here.
Please don't hang up on me, sir. I'm trying to inform you that your child did not come to school today.
Why?
I don't know.
Are you informing me of this?
I thought you would want to know that your child is not here where he's supposed to be. Is he sick or something? I just need to know.
Did he
that...
quit that gay boy school?
No.
You know, the tentacle thing?
He-
Here, you know.
I just need to know if I need to go ahead and cast an understudy in his role.
Wait, who is the understudy?
It looks like
Damn it.
it looks like
Not that bitch.
it's Sarah. I think you might know her father. I think her father lives next to you.
Wait, no, that fucking lich?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna cast a tentacle as a lich, and not a human.
Well, I mean, the reason we picked Cthulhu, the musical, was because it was a little more PC, because, now we've integrated the monsters and the humans.
Okay,
If
I'll
your
get
son-
him there. Don't worry.
Okay, well, where is he?
I have a certain set of skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
No, just anyone. Making a nightmare for anyone.
Shut up.
Well,
Not you. Actually, yes, you. Okay, bye. And I hang up.
Oh man.
We're gonna go get my kids. I mean, kid, and yours as well.
I walk over to the
I love
cooler.
how you express that our kids are your kids. That really means a lot for the neighborhood.
I walk over to the
Easy on
corner of
whole,
the room
all the
and I
same.
pull one of the inevitable, because I know there's a rack of swords.
Yeah, the knife room. We're in the knife room.
Well, I know he has some. He has 50 knives.
Yeah.
Of course he has swords.
and like you get the same call like after that, like you're like your kid's missing, and it's gonna be they're gonna have an understudy for your kid's role because not there. Yeah. So that happened. So after, what do you guys do after you realize that all of your kids are like now missing?
It'll be easier to track them by foot.
I turn up at my Prius and start beeping the horn loudly.
I'm not driving in that thing.
I'd actually installed a GPS inside Todd's backpack. So
You microchipped your son?
yes.
That's a great idea. I hop in the Prius and I'm driving.
Hop in the whip.
Did you get one of those chips that you can use your phone to like to shock him if he does something bad?
You two
Yeah.
get. I say to Dave and Chaz, you two get the guns and then get in the back.
If they do 8, not 9 fouettes, then yes. I'll shot
I chuck them 2 automatic assault rifles that I keep in my workshop.
Oh, this is legal? Do you even know how to put a
Shut up
safety-
and get in the back of the
This isn't
fucking.
even on.
Get in the back of the fucking Prius,
I
Dave.
press the central
This is
locking.
a loaded weapon.
I
Well,
know.
these aren't shells. These are live rounds.
And I hand it to him. Don't miss. I open the driver's door. I'm driving, Gordon.
So with this.
Do you even know how to operate a stick?
Oh, I know how to
You guys
operate.
use the bottom-
That's good.
For a second, I awkwardly look up at you like
I'll
something
drive.
happened in the past, and then go back and shake it off.
Wait, you
Alright.
have, you have a manual Prius?
That's,
Sorry, that's your problem.
it's just gonna be
That's
the
what you
lowest-
don't find realistic about this. That's the manual Prius.
That's what you have a
I think this romantic encounter will be me in shotgun teaching Gary how to drive stick.
Yes. Yes. Oh my god. You feel like that scene where we're like molding.
Yeah, it's like a ghost.
It goes. All right. I get in the front seat and
That
then
happens.
Chaz can ride shotgun.
No, I have a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, I'll be behind you. Okay, great. This is good.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess you guys are cruising along in your Toyota Prius.
Don't forget to put your foot on the clutch.
Oh, here.
Yep, right there.
Wait. Let me see.
They use their left foot. I'd use your right. Oh yeah. All right, you gotta set the scene.
I've got really big muscles. Sometimes I can't get them down.
I know. It's okay.
Sometimes when I'm working out, they stiffen up.
Okay.
I know. Don't forget to downshift here. We're going under 30.
Can you help me?
1 second.
Like, can you touch it maybe?
Yeah, I'll touch it here. Let me guide your hand.
I stop, drop, and roll out of the car.
I'm bored.
Ah,
We had to honor the viewer decision. I don't know what's
hey
so weird.
Chaz, there's an old lady coming. Should I stop or do I just keep going?
So I guess does Gordon like tuck and roll and like do you actually roll out of the Prius?
Yeah, it's so,
Out of your own Prius?
My Prius! Right on fire.
I feel super awkward. My social anxiety is playing up. Gary is driving, and that's concerning me enough. So yeah, I dive out, and then I thumb for a lift on the motorbike.
Can I, as I'm passing on my motorcycle, can I grab him by the collar?
Okay. Actually, hang on, let me adjust this. So, what actually happens is when you tuck and roll out of your Prius, why am I saying that sentence? So when you tuck and roll out of your Toyota Prius into the road, there's actually like an old woman, like this old hag woman who's like standing on the middle of the road, like rubbing her hands together, like, cause she's just done something and felt really good about it. She feels really successful.
I screech to a halt.
I stand up, dust myself off, and offer her an arm to carry her across, like, guide her to the other side of the road. Okay, darling, so hopefully we didn't start you with a car. It's rather quiet, the Prius. About 50 to the gallon, don't you know?
She looks back at you and she's like, "Are your kids in your Prius?"
I come out of my automatic assault rifle. Screech to a
come
halt
out
with a Prius. Yeah. I gotta be really manly after that little gay scene. I come out and say, "What did you say, lady?"
I said, "Are your kids in your Prius?"
No.
I know. And then she starts to walk.
Why'd you ask? Who does that?
Do you know something about our kids we don't?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Okay.
Gary, can you hit this woman?
Yes. And I
It's time.
I hit her with the like the butt of my assault rifle. Tell us everything.
God.
Break your nose.
I guess she's like on the ground like, "Ugh."
You do not take my little moon and stars away from me, okay?
Okay. She's like, okay, your kids will be fine. They will be returned to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
But opening night is tonight.
It's opening
That's
night.
it's like 12 hours late.
Tonight. Opening night is tonight. Where's my kid? Firing the party.
Men come out from the background and they're snapping like this. Kevin, you have the jets.
This is my very well danced game. Okay. Go guys.
Okay, so she's like, I'm fully aware that opening night is tonight.
Why are you doing this? I will hit you again. If you do or do not answer.
Stop hitting the lady.
I'm just going to call the authorities, guys.
She's a
There's something
hag.
not very good going on here. It needs to be dealt with.
Tell us everything you know, old lady crone.
I'm doing it. I've pressed 9, and I'm motioning.
Okay.
I point the gun towards Gordon.
Oh my god.
She pulls out like some sort of like mystical crystal ball and she's like, "Look closely." And so you look in and you see the scene of the rehearsal space, and you see all of these monsters in the tentacles that your children are supposed to be in. And so you see her point to one little kid that looks like a hag, like just the 6-year-old looks like ancient and disgusting. And she's like, "That's my little Caitlin."
I look at the crystal ball. Aren't cell phones magnificent these days, guys? Where do you even dial?
So Caitlin has taken the role of a tentacle number 7.
Oh my
And-
moon.
And then she keeps pointing and she's like, do you see that little lich there?
Yeah, I see him.
Yes. That's Johnny. He's taken the role of tentacle number 3.
Bastard.
And so she continues to point them out and she's like, your kids will never see the spotlight.
Where have you taken our kids? They want to be in this gay boy play.
Stop.
It's not.
Right here.
It was
Oh,
not
sorry.
there.
Sorry. I just been brought up with some fundamentalist Christian views. I hate gaybos. I don't mean to offend the gaybos. I just. Yeah. Sorry. I'm taking lessons.
So wait, I'm confused here. Someone explain this to me. You took our kids so they won't be tentacle number 46?
We took your kids, so our kids,
Who is we?
the neighborhood. The
Oh,
neighborhood.
I remember you.
I knew I should have joined the neighborhood watch.
You're that woman who came to our door last Christmas and told us to put those bags with the candles in them on the front stoop.
Did you like them? I made them myself.
No! We're Jewish!
Oh, well.
That's racist. Now, tell us where our kids
We
are.
have hidden your children so our children can finally experience the spotlight.
That makes a lot of sense, but I don't like it. So tell us
Our
where our kids
character, our children are ensemble.
I don't know what that word
How bad our
means.
children are.
They
Tell
really
me.
have.
You got the one with the nose, right? He's got the nose thing.
Don't talk about his nose.
Where is?
See the one with the eye that points in 2 different directions? You're never sure if he's
Yes, he's the one with the eye that points in 2 different directions.
Where are you keeping the kids, lady? Don't make me tear down your house.
We call him Wally because he's always looking at a wall.
Hey, that's
Dad jokes, inspiration.
funny. That's funny.
Tell me now, or face my wrath.
I don't want to tell you.
How about I kill you? Then you tell me.
I don't think that's how it works.
If you kill her, whose house are we not going to get all candy from? Yeah, on Halloween.
You will never find them. They're hidden very far away in the new thing. Oh goodness.
The new theater.
I think she was going to say theme park.
Oh my god, there's a new theme park in town.
No!
It's called...
Did she say Netherlands?
I'm so excited.
Are you talking about Dragon's Den? The new
Uh,
theme park.
no!
They're in Nova Scotia.
Oh my god. How did they get there that
I
quick?
think she was gonna say New Zealand. It's pretty far away.
I've never even been to Canada.
Yeah. I don't have a passport. Should we go get passport photos?
Do we need a passport for Canada?
I don't know.
No.
They're all
just
so
let you-
Old
strange.
lady, do we need a passport for
Right
this?
in.
You don't need a passport. They're in Dragon's Den.
They're in the theme park.
Yes, they're in the theme park.
Where in the theme park?
I knew it.
I grab the other dads and we kind of huddle together. Like I kind of force them into a huddle. I say, "All right, here's the plan. Right, we're gonna rescue them, but we're also buying day passes."
Absolutely. And if we're doing those raffles, $1 for a ticket, 5 for an arm's length, I'm doing it.
I don't know about you guys, but if these kids don't get to play, my wife is gonna divorce me.
Oh.
So, I need at least another...
Well, you must. Writing's on the wall, Gary.
I need at least another 3 years of brutal sex. So,
Oh my god.
I can't let this happen.
Opened up, and we're a little more open about who you really were, and I put my hand on his hand.
I'm confused. Are we supposed to be sad or are we supposed to be happy about his wife divorcing him? Because if she leaves him, that means we got more time to hang out and do the burger thing.
That is true. We could do more burgers and we could play more games.
Thing like a quote for
Yes.
the burger.
The burgers.
I mean, barbecue.
And thanks so much to the Kretsim. I don't know. Something like that. Welcome. That guy who just followed, you're a gentleman and scholar. You know who you are. You don't need me to tell you who you called.
You know I don't do burgers, guys. We've talked about this. You know the toxins in the meat.
But your kid has. Oh. Okay.
Talking about
He's a vegan, so you can't have burgers. I get it. Whatever.
Yeah, we know. You need the special veggie patties, whatever.
He's totally had burgers from my house, so we only eat meat.
Yeah, we only eat meat in my house.
Whilst you're in your huddle, the old woman is now like scampering away.
I shoot her in the back of the leg as she goes.
Oh my god!
Kicks up, so you actually shoot her.
I just like to imagine like we're all in this huddle like for like 5 minutes. Just
Yeah.
Talking about different types of burgers.
We're secretly all best friends.
And thanks so much to
Our real
Yo.
lives can't know about it.
Thanks to Yo Brandino for following. Welcome, my friend, to the adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar. So yeah, I just burst off a couple of rounds into the back of her legs. Ha! Little teacher, back in the
I
Prius,
see, like,
boys.
meat flying off her calf or something like that, and I just pass out.
I say, grab Gordon. I'm driving. I jump in the back of the Prius.
I can't carry.
In the front of the Prius, rather. I'm driving. So someone, you guys can pull Gordon in.
Help me get it. Oh my god. Oh, he's so heavy. For eating practically like cardboard, he really weighs a lot.
It's okay.
Help me out,
Savage.
Dave. Dave, help me out.
Whoa, oh, what's going on? I was thinking about burgers.
I need you to help me lift the dead weight, which is Gordon.
Oh. I guess I.
You drag him into the back of the Prius. I start racing away to the theme park. There are no witnesses. We saw nothing, okay? And and we drive and stop at every
A
red light.
soft voice comes from. Put it on in eco mode. You're using so much gas.
Yeah, I just.
I can hear the engine. You're doing it wrong.
I don't care. And I say to Chaz, I say, can you help me with the driving again, please?
Of course. Just 1 second. We need to switch spots, Dave, you and I, and we both
Okay.
just like.
No, I'm on my motorcycle.
Oh, okay. Then I try to
You guys are
roll
alone.
awkwardly over the
All
big
alone.
passed out body of Gordon, and then we have another scene.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, help me with this gear stick. I need your hand on it too.
It's a stick shift. You don't even.
You
want mine on top, or do you want to be on bottom?
on top, please.
Okay. I'm better on the
Thanks.
bottom anyway.
My hand just gets slippy sometimes, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's so clammy.
Thanks. I mean, what?
It's okay. I like it.
I like it
All right.
too.
So now I need you to shift with your. You need to put your left foot on the clutch and
Okay, left foot on the clutch.
put it into eco mode. 'Cause,
Eco mode.
There you go.
All right.
ASMR. Just
And
teaching how to
oh my
drive.
god, Herky has just subscribed. Thank you so much, my friend. You're the most gentlemanly of scholars. I salute you, sir. Thank you so
I
much,
love
buddy.
the fact we could judge you for subbing it that right note. We hit the right thing that you were looking for. In
Perfect.
We know.
That's what did it. I mean, that's what I'm done for.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So we go to the theme park.
Yeah. Okay, so you're at the theme park and you see this like the grand opening. It's super busy. There's people everywhere. There's like tourists that are there, and you know that like somewhere in here, your kids are trapped.
I have kid sense. It's one of my my innate father abilities that I have for
Yeah.
leveling up into the prestige class of dad.
Hunter's
Okay.
Mark.
Well,
I,
I'll roll with that. So then you sense that your
You
child.
have a GPS on it.
Yes.
That's true.
You check your Todd tracker, and then you're.
I know. I'll check my Todd tracker.
You you see that he looks to be inside the roller coaster that's called the Hangry Dragon.
And thank you to Cecil the Olive for following. Welcome to the eventual.
I rush over to the ticket booth and I slam a $20 bill down and I say, "We need four day passes."
All day. I kind of like have with like my iPad out or like no with my smartwatch. I'm like, I so dramatically look up at the hangry dragon.
You just point and you're like,
Yeah.
You look up suddenly.
oh god. And so at this moment when you're looking up at it, you see the hangry dragon take off, and it's actually not really a roller coaster, it is a real dragon.
Nice.
And this dragon is flying through the air, and your Todd tracker is just going everywhere.
As we're all just standing in the gate.
It's going haywire.
Yeah, as we're all just like standing in the gate watching this, and like, you know, that moment where we realize that we have to get across the parking lot. I'm thinking like, how do they get it to stay here?
You need to recalibrate your Toddometer. I've got my my like assault rifle like packed into my leg at this point, so I walk like I've got a massive like limp on me because one of them's really stiff. And
My friend actually stole a broom from a store that way once.
Why would you steal a broom?
Amputee or something.
It
looked like it
really
didn't
needed a broom.
So we go to like the ticket office.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
no, I already bought your.
Oh, we
day pass.
bought tickets.
Oh, okay. We skipped over. Okay,
Thank
cool.
you so much. I'll get you next time.
Did they give us tickets or?
Uh,
Because we could
Yeah.
do the bit where we just go up and buy it.
yeah, you can get tickets, but
That'll be a puzzle encounter.
suddenly at this moment you remember. Let's see. Gary, you
Yeah.
remember that your child the other day was talking about how he really wanted to go to this theme park, and he really wanted you to get the quick passes, which you could only get 2 weeks in advance, and you didn't
I hate
because you
kids.
said it was gay.
Yeah, it probably was.
So you
I don't
see,
mean
like,
to be homophobic, but that shit was gay.
so you notice that there are 2 lines for every single ride. There's quick pass lines, and then there's day pass lines. And you guys, because you neglected your children and did not get the quick passes 2 weeks in advance, you have to get in the really long lines.
And Vega's a cuddly owl for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Hey, Landamon. So I say, guys, if only I'd gotten the quick pass. God damn it. We're gonna have to stand in line now. I've got an idea. I could fire my assault rifle
No,
up into
don't
the sky.
do that. That's bad. No, not yet.
It would spread the crowd.
Yeah, no, not.
Back in the car. What do you mean?
Right in the car. you hear a little.
Falling out.
You hear a little.
Like,
As you
so,
look
like,
down at my leg.
Wait, I have an idea.
There's a clip
Hold on,
coming
guys.
out of the rip.
I got an idea. It might work, but it might also kill a lot of people.
Okay, I like that idea.
I hate that idea, but go ahead.
I'm an American.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna yell that the bugbears are escaping,
Okay,
and then everyone will
That is
run.
not something to joke about.
it's not a
Well,
joke.
Yeah, no, I know. Your mother died from a bugbear, and you still haven't gotten over it. But
No, it's still very.
still very fresh.
You do realize where we are. This is a theme park, yes.
Yeah, but
yeah,
the
and they got
kobolds run
bugbears.
this
Look, the
shit.
sign that says "Live Bugbears" right over there.
Oh yeah,
Stop saying that.
What are theme parks full of?
kids,
Apparently
ice
bugbears-
cream.
Republicans. And I grab hold of Chaz and I start to passionately in front of all of these Republicans.
Wow.
Okay, so at this moment,
Bang, bang, bang.
you see all of the families, and like you can hear
Shucks.
one specifically, and like a woman is there with her husband and her 3 children, and she's like, oh, Lawrence, do you see this? And she like covers up her children's eyes, and they're all running away, and they're like, oh God, the liberal agenda. Just
I just stare in amazement. I'm like
You're more amazed than anything.
kind of like jealous slash like terrified.
you're getting pelted with like those little
Oh my god, the liberal agenda. It's happening.
those really small Bibles that they'll hand out at church as like favors.
Yeah.
Throwing them at
I
you.
throw one at them too. Stop it, you gays.
Now, are they throwing the little Tic Tac comic books?
They're throwing the New Testament and the Old Testament, all of it, in various colors.
Jesus didn't want this.
Both of them, the testes, I call them.
A kiss and like wipe some lip gloss off
Was
my
Jesus gay? I don't think so.
Next time, warn me so I can put my.
Like all I can picture is like Garrett's character being like,
Is there like?
mouth. Is any further down the queue?
Yeah, did this
Yeah,
get?
has the line clear? Has the line cleared?
yeah, the line has now like there are some like Democrats there and like they're chilling, they're like applauding you, but then like it was mainly Republicans.
Someone's uploading it on.
As we pass them by, I'm just gonna like point to these and be like, look, we got 2 gay guys here. They need to go to the front of the line. It's an emergency.
You hear them being like, I can't let my child ride on a ride that a gay has ridden. They might catch the gay.
I'm worried now too.
I am offended by all of you.
Yeah. Now get out of the way. I've got a gun.
No one moves. No one in the line moves.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All the Republicans bring out their guns too.
Yeah, they're like, we've got guns too. This is America. What do you think?
Oh my god. Okay, so
God.
Are we
you
in the
go
theme
up-
park?
yes, you are in the theme park. You are in the line, and the line is basically cleared. So you go up to the front, and you're trying to get on this ride. And you notice that this whole theme park is run by kobolds. Like all the workers, all that.
I knew they were Republican.
They get a cheap kobold labor in from across the seas.
Oh my god. So as you start approaching, you see that there's a sign that says you must be this tall to ride this ride, and it's like 4 feet. It's not tall at all. But as you guys are walking up, you see this kobold like scramble and like start pressing all these random buttons, and you see it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows and grows until it's taller than all of you. So none of you can actually get on the ride because you are not tall enough.
I stare down the kobold and be like, right, we're getting on this ride.
Okay, so the kobold is like, no.
I looked like kobold. You know, when we build a wall and make you pay for it, you're gonna regret saying that to me.
The kobold just gestures to the sign like in a sassy way. He's
You
just
must be
like,
this tall, and the
Can
kobold.
I use my barbarian power to like use my foot and push the side over?
Hey, you're still inspiration because I did song and dance. And dad jokes.
yeah, sure. We didn't like make a roll 20 or stats or anything for this, so
I'm
like
a barbarian. It's what I do.
we'll just say that you did a good job. Yeah.
You did good, kid.
Nailed it.
And the sign just
Okay, it wasn't.
looks short enough now.
So the kobold is just like, I guess you're right. That makes sense. And he lets you through.
Except for these two, they're totally lefties. And I could jump aboard the ride.
All right.
We're right, they're left.
So you get on.
How can one be so right and yet so wrong?
You get onto the hangry dragon, and you are on the back, and you buckle yourselves in. You get strapped in, ready to go. Is there like any seat? Did any of you make a point to sit next to each other or anything?
No.
Or you just,
I don't
Okay.
care.
I'm at
I
the
probably tried to, and then realized there's no seats next to anybody, and I am in a very awkward place between the family.
Yeah, full family.
I'm the 8th seat back on the right. That is statistically the safest seat on a roller coaster if there's ever an accident. And I had to ask a child to move to get that seat.
Can I please, can I please
I want to take the front seat.
okay. Okay. So you guys
Let's get
are
this
all
thing
on the
rolling.
hangry dragon, and the kobold is there like pressing the buttons, getting it ready, and then he just goes and basically gives the dragon like a big slap on the tail to get it going, rev it up. And so you hear the dragon start breathing really heavily, and the wings start moving. You can feel the shoulder muscles tightening, and then it takes up into the air, and you're going and you're spinning, and you're getting the best adrenaline rush of your life. And you look over to whoever is on your side, and you're like, I'm so glad I'm spinning. It's not cute.
I fire my gun up into the air a few times for America. Fuck yeah!
Okay. So then, after this, you feel your seatbelts are starting to loosen up a little bit, and you start to get a little bit nervous. But thankfully, the Democratic family that is also on this ride is like, "This is supposed to happen. Don't worry." And then she looks over to Chaz, and she's like, "By the way, I saw what you did earlier, and I just thought that was so brave."
Thank you. I didn't do it.
Who are you voting for?
You did it.
Hey, guys, remind me why we got on this ride again. I thought we meant to get our kids.
The kids.
Where are our
Gotta
kids?
get to opening night before the overture is over. It's 7 minutes 37
Hey, has
seconds.
anyone seen our kids?
So then, as that
Me,
happens,
kinda.
as that happens, the seatbelts like open, and everyone like falls forward, and you're all rolling, and you roll down the dragon's head, and you get caught on the tip of the tongue. You're all on the tip of this dragon's tongue.
Oh my god, this is wet.
Okay. So at this point, you have the choice. The dragon lands, you're all on the tip of the tongue, and you can take the extended ride and go down the slide, which is his tongue, or you can go ahead and hop off if you're a pussy ass bitch.
Hey, do you think the kids went down here?
I just start screaming, this is a CR10, this is a CR10, and I hop off like a CR10.
I grab him. I grab him by the collar just as he goes, "You're getting your damn kids back," and I throw him down.
So he goes down. I imagine he like clutches onto the uvula for dear life, and he doesn't want to go.
Yeah, the throat balls of the dragon, for those of you who don't know what a
But
uvula is.
He just can't. So he slides down.
It's not what I call them.
I have the sword that I took from his garage out, and I'm holding it in the air. I'm like, guys, should I slay it?
No, slide down it.
Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it, Gary.
I say, Jazz, slide with me.
Ooh.
I say, Jazz, hold my hand. We're gonna slide together. It'll make us go quicker.
Okay, here I come.
Oof.
And suddenly, Chaz and Gary are sliding down in slow motion down the dragon's tongue, looking into each other's eyes. This is kind of wet down here.
Okay. So now you've
Kind of
made
dark
it.
too. I can't see anything. I can only feel your hand
Yeah.
and the tongue underneath me.
I know.
Okay, so-
You know that me and Scott are kind of on the rocks as well.
I like scotch on the rocks.
Oh, Scott, my
Oh.
husband.
Right. Yeah, your husband. Got it. I forgot you were gay.
Yeah. Well, anyway, where's our kid?
Okay, so you have found yourself in the stomach.
Every time I play the smooth jazz during those scenes, it's so good.
Oh my god! So you guys are.
Before I slide down, though, I just want to look in the dragon's eyes and be like, sorry about the slaying thing. I'm sure you're a very nice person, and then go down.
Okay. So you go down there, and it's very dim. You can't really see anything, but you do see a huddle of small creatures. You can't really see their faces, but they do look like your kids, and they're all like huddled together, and they look like your kids.
The goblins kill them.
It's the one with a tablet in front of his face.
You can see like there's a slight glow in the shape of a square, and you hear like I don't know, like
Oh my god, we could have used Find My App this whole time.
Right.
you could have used Find Friends this entire time.
Yeah.
And you hear like I don't know, like the Mario theme, like the, and you're like, oh, that's his game.
It's our kids. Let's get them. I didn't mean that to sound so menacing. I mean kids. Come here.
Let's go acquire them.
Come to Papa.
+1 kid to my inventory. I start chasing after my kid Tim.
All right, so at this time, when you approach the huddle, they all turn around and you see that they're not actually your kids. You thought they were, but they're a band of kobolds.
I mow them down with my assault
I
rifle.
told you, look, did I not say that 2 seconds ago? That's what I said. I called it.
And so they all have weapons. They all look like they are absolutely ready to fight.
I start shooting at him.
I mean, because I haven't seen the kid's face much because there's not a tablet in front of it. I just think you murdered my kid. I kind of think he looked a bit like a kobold.
That's right.
So I guess we're not gonna do like any rolling or anything for this. So we'll just
I mean, I
like
can roll to
you
shoot if you
want
want.
okay.
I can just roll a d20. Okay, I'll roll it in random. It's a 16
So for what was this for?
to shoot the children, the kobolds things.
Okay, so with
16 kobolds die.
so, yeah, there's
16 titties fall from the sky.
there's four kobolds. So you shoot one on a 16. You shoot it like right in the chest. It's not immediately dead, but it's like falling down. It's like
Don't worry, I got him.
All right. So at that point, one is gonna like jump at you and try to get the gun like out of your hand.
What the fuck? Guys, back me up here. They're kobolds. And I like try and like butt him down with the assault rifle and kind of back up to get some space to shoot him.
They're being so cold as you are.
Shut up and shoot.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna keep mowing down these kobolds whilst they're coming at me.
Okay.
I'll pull out a pen from my trusty top pocket and I'll just try and stab one in the eye or something.
I gave you inspiration, by the way. Like that bardic inspiration.
Do you want to roll or do you want to?
No.
That's just a straight d20, so you could just do that.
Yeah.
Could just do that.
I got a
I'm
7.
gonna roll in chat.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
do that.
So, yeah, just roll in chat.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just gonna pick a random number and we'll say that is their AC, and it is, okay, I have it in remembering,
Okay.
and we'll see if
Should probably be under 20, just so.
Was that number 7?
it is. It's 400. Good luck finding your kids.
Oh, wait, I got inspiration, so I can roll again.
Why is my roll broken?
I got 5 this time.
Is your roll
That's-
wrong? Oh. Sometimes when everyone's rolling, it just fucks itself. So.
Yeah. So I guess on a 5, the
Yeah, I got a 20.
That's 20.
Whoa, okay, so on Gordon's 5, you are just like too distraught because you go up to the one that's like has a tablet and you grab it by the face and you're not sure if it's your own kid or not. You have no idea. And
I'm not used to the blue glow not being on there.
All right, I accidentally, instead of a pen, I pulled out like a rubber and I just start slowly erasing his face.
okay. But then so then we have Chaz on this 20 who just like I guess what he does is he says this awful dad joke and the kobolds just start like vomiting everywhere, like just projectile vomit.
Nice. Perfect.
And they're all
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah.
they're all they're not dead, but they're all like writhing in pain on the floor and like covering their ears, and they're like, God, that was so bad. And so at this point they are I guess incapacitated, and they're in the stomach acid, fluttering around in their own vomit and all that stuff.
Nice.
And so then at this point, let me ask, what do dragons eat? Like, what would you say, like, this dragon is dead?
Kale,
Dwarves.
Meat, probably. Just like, I imagine if he's in captivity, you'd feed it like meat.
artisanal seeds. And
Okay.
What's it? Quinoa?
Okay, so what we'll say is,
a
there,
lot of
No,
superfoods
that's
like round beans and
there's a full deer. Let's say they fed it a deer. It's not picky, and so from behind this carcass emerge. It comes Todd, and so Todd comes up and swims over in the stomach acid, and he goes up to Chaz and he's like, Dad, that was so cool.
is he covered in blood and stuff?
Yeah, he's
I
covered in
vomit
like.
all the time.
That was covered in blood, stomach acid, and vomit.
I take out like a handkerchief and I start to like wipe the kid down because acid and probably burning.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hold him closer like a tiny dancer.
Okay, and then you see Benjamin comes out and he's actually turned his like Game Boy thing off, and he's walking towards you, and the stomach acid ooze, and he just drops it, and it's like it just gets eaten up by this acid, and he comes up to you, and he's like, "Wow, Dad, you're like a real hero. You came here to save me."
I turn behind me thinking it's Dave's kid, and then realise because I see his hi Benjamin, and I give him a candle.
Oh, hi, Benjamin.
Oh, hi. Hi there. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh my god.
He's got like a suntanned face where the screen's just been on it.
Okay, so yeah, that happens, and then like the kids come out, and they're like, "You came here to save us," and they're all super excited, and they're like, "Do we have time to make it to opening night?"
Yeah, where's my little kid?
Okay, Tim comes out, and he comes over to you, and he looks up with you with his like big eyes, and he just like has this glow of admiration for you for what you have just done.
Good. I say, hey, Tim.
And he looks up at you, and he like caresses your gun, and he's like, "Hey, Dad."
You still want to go to that play today?
Yeah, Dad, I really do. And I think I found the cure for my peanut allergy.
What is it?
I did exactly what you said.
What is it, love?
I stopped being a whiny little bitch.
That's the way to do it, boy. That's the way to do it. Tell your mother that when you get back, okay? Now, let's go to get you to the play.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the best tentacle number 5 ever.
And then I'm Askren. What's your kid's name again? Askren. Ethan. Okay. Yeah. So Ethan comes up, and you see that because as a result of him being in the stomach acid, he had a big protective layer from never bathing. So now he's actually clean. There's no dirt on him anymore, and his hair got stuck in it, so it kind of burnt off. So he has a nice clean crew cut. He looks good. And he comes up.
We still say he's got no shoes on though.
He has no shoes. And he comes up, and he's like, "You know, Dad, I think you were right about this new aesthetic thing. I should have listened to you so long ago."
Well, no, I didn't. Now you look like this. Now you're gonna look like this one with the. And I'm pointing to Gary.
Looks good. Now, let's stop pussyfooting around.
I kind of I say, son, I think it's time you had this, and I take off my my leather jacket and I put it on him.
Oh my god.
Let's get to the play.
Yeah, as soon as he puts the jacket on, he like his accent totally changed, and he stops being like this, and he starts talking like this, and he just like.
I kind of wipe a tear from my eye.
Okay, and so then so after this, like, what do you guys do?
Okay, we're on a dragon.
How do we get out of here?
Out the mouth.
I guess there's really two ways.
How far down into the dragon's? We're in the
Not
stomach.
the dirt.
Yeah, you're just in the stomach.
No. Let's go.
And actually, at this very point in time, Gordon, your phone rings.
You get service down here?
Yes, I took the enhanced plan.
I guess
T-Mobile's very good.
good.
Excuse me a second, and I pick him up and hello.
You see, it is your wife.
Hello, Esme. How are you today? Is everything okay?
And she's like, yeah, everything is fine. I was just thinking, I think I might go pick Benjamin up from school early and maybe go out for ice cream or something. Would you want to come with us?
I've just beaten you to it, I'm afraid. We're just about to get some ice cream now. We're certainly our bellies are rumbling.
Oh, so you did have a good talk on the way to school then today, huh?
Oh, yes. We talked about lots of things. We talked about Minecraft and the man named Nitch that made it. He's a lovely fellow by the sounds of it. There's a man called Steve, and you get a diamond pickaxe, and I'd start reeling off all the shit that this kid has said, which stuck in my mind.
That's like a lovely fellow.
That sounds so great. I'm so happy. See, I told you. All you had to do was just extend the hand first, and you two would bond. Oh, this is great. Okay. Well, I don't let me keep you waiting. Actually, could I come join you? Maybe we can have family ice cream.
Yes. Well, we're bonding though. If you want to risk interrupting that, I know you two get on very well, but.
Okay. I guess.
I'll tell you what. If you let me and Benjamin have some bonding time now, maybe we can have some of your special bonding time later.
And then she's like, "Oh, is this that surprise? So you're talking about it?"
I'll dust off the saddle.
Oh my god! You hear her, and she's like, "Oh."
I make a little neighing noise, then awkwardly hang up the phone.
Oh my god! So do you guys react to this like this neigh?
So.
Who's that?
So I say, remind me, are you the one breaking up with your wife?
Which one of us is breaking?
Oh wait, that's me. Okay, let's go. Let's go up the mouth of the dragon. Maybe we can get it to fly where we want it to, with my gun.
Okay, so do you guys want to try and like climb back up the esophagus, or do you want to just?
Yeah, up the mouth.
All right. So
I don't run around in circles until I get pooped out.
actually, what happens is because there's a lot of action that's happened in the stomach now. There's a lot of like ammunition, and now there's some vomit and all that stuff, and it makes the dragon's stomach really uneasy. So the dragon actually vomits, and at that you all come gushing out along with all the other contents of the dragon's stomach.
Ew.
As we're like in this vomit, like we come out, I just look over at Gordon and say, so how much you paying for data on that phone plan?
I mean, well, they tried to sell me for $60, but if you ring up and you get through to the customer care and you really make a fuss, and I start talking about precipitation, and they just gave me for 40 at the end.
That always does it.
At this moment, you look up and you see this dragon is just like heaving over you, and it just looks super, super intense, and it's like making eye contact with all of you, and it looks like something is about to go down, and it's
I pull out my wallet and I reach in and I pull out a pack of Pepto-Bismol. I'm like, here you go.
Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this as good as Will does. So then the dragon looks at
I can do it if you want.
Yeah, okay, so you do it. So I guess the dragon would look at all of you and be like, Dad.
Hey, dads. Hi.
Okay, so basically this.
What's your name? What's your name, big guy?
Rosie. My name's Rosie.
Hey.
Yeah, Rosie, you're certainly a big, and then I kind of try and look at the animal's crotch and find out if it's a man or a woman.
Go.
Hey, I got a question that's been burning in my mind. How much does a dragon make in the carnival business? Is the pay good? Because I'm thinking of getting into it myself.
Not that good. That's why I stole you, dads.
Okay, so let's say at this point, Chaz, your your smartwatch makes a little ding to let you know that it's the alarm that you set previously to know when you should leave to go to the show, so you wouldn't be late. Bling.
Todd Show. Bling. Todd Show.
So you realize that if you don't get out of this situation soon, and you don't get to the theater, then your kid is not going to be able to perform in this show.
Okay, listen. We gotta get on this dragon. Hey, dragon. Will you take us?
Rosie.
Hey, Rosie. Will you take us to the school play?
Please.
Welcome, mortal.
Yes, if you guys will also be my dads.
I can do that.
I don't have any parents.
Neither do I. And thanks to Mongoloco for following. Welcome to the event, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
I've got a way we can maybe turn this in our favor. And then I kind of lead them back to my car where I've got lots of weird duct tape and sticks and other particular things.
Well, you're actually kind of like cornered by this dragon who genuinely wants you to be her father.
Yes.
I will be your dad. Just take us, let's go play.
How would you feel about being in a play, Rosie? You can be the star.
Yes, I am the star.
You can
I'm the best.
Have you ever wanted to upstage little Conor McGregor, that little cunt? He always gets #1 play.
Okay, everyone get on my back.
Okay.
But here, take these Pepto-Bismol. You don't want to vomit on the way. They'll calm your stomach right down.
Okay, she like unrolls her tongue and like rolls it back up.
I place one pink little pill tablet right on the table.
I whisper in Rosie's ear, be wary of the liberal agenda. And as I strap myself in.
Okay. Whatever you say, Dad.
Good.
So I guess
Good
then.
one, girl. Good girl. I don't know. Are you a girl?
Yes.
Damn.
So Rosie is flying through the air, like zipping past. Somehow she knows where to go. She knows where this is. And then
I'm directing her because I've got the Todd watch.
but then so she notices that you're using your Todd watch and she goes, "What time is it?"
It is 6:23.
Oh no. And
What
so
is
then she says, "My curfew is at 6:25.
Oh well, you better step on it.
The kobolds will be mad." And so she starts to like turn around and fly the other way.
No, look, it's cool.
And she's like,
The kobolds are done. There's no more. There's no more kobolds. They're all done.
They're all done.
They're done. They get deported back to where do the kobolds come from again?
Koboldsha.
So I'm not gonna be grounded.
No. Also, I don't think anyone can ground you because you can fly.
Hey. I see what you did.
I don't get it.
No, it wasn't a joke.
Then you
I'm
never
serious.
will.
She can fly.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a joke. No one can ground you because you can fly.
Okay, so then Rosie then like turns back around and she begins to fly back towards the theater. But on the way there, she sees a woman like walking along the sidewalk, and Rosie's natural instinct is to go towards her and find out if that is possibly her mother, because she doesn't know. So Rosie is flying and she's starting to go at a downward angle. You feel a tilt, and she's like, "Is that my mom?"
No, your mom's a bitch. She's probably gonna divorce me. So,
Why?
we don't like your mom.
This is not the family I wanted.
Well, you can't choose, kid.
How are we getting life lessons in this game? I don't understand.
You can't choose your family, kid. You've just got me.
Orphan.
You've just got me, okay?
You promise
Me?
you're never gonna leave me, Dad.
In my Republican ways, yes, I will never leave you unless something better comes up. I promise by that. I will live and die by that. This is my oath. Okay?
Okay.
That means it's a promise. That means I can't do anything else unless something better comes up.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Okay, so we're going back. We are going back. We're back on track. We're going back to the theater.
Yes.
And you're there, and you all have your kids by the hand, and Rosie lands. And you I guess you all like hop off of her back, and she's like, "Where am I supposed to go?"
Away.
Okay, and I kind of grab the dads and I kind of huddle them again. I'm like,
Dads,
"All right,
assemble.
So, we got the kids, but we got to get those other kids off the stage, right? Because they're already on the stage.
Right, that makes sense.
The ones that took the... Yeah, okay. What if a dragon comes in through the back?
You're gonna kill the kids?
I mean, maybe not
I don't want to kill kids.
but I'm not really...
You could just
Let's just say we're not really responsible for what happens when a dragon comes into the school.
I just figured we could like duct tape our own children to the dragon, make it look like a costume.
I really just wanted to sit in the audience.
Oh, no,
I
then you can just
actually
sit
like
there.
that.
Well, that's fine. You can go sit in the audience.
Okay.
Thanks.
In that case,
Rosie,
we're gonna have to deal with these kids ourselves.
Rosie stumbles in and like boom, 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 and goes in and takes up, like a whole section like of the audience, and she's sitting there with her popcorn, ready for the show.
Tiny little dragon arms.
Yeah.
That's organic.
And so you're still standing right outside the back door, where you could enter backstage, and you hear the overture start playing, and you have 7 minutes and 36 seconds to get your kids in there and in costume and ready to go.
Okay.
How do we get that Tammy out of that costume?
Well, we could. I got this grenade.
You get a grenade.
I like you now. I mean, I like you more now.
It's kind of mad. You were carrying that around with you the whole time.
It was in my pocket.
Okay.
I mean, you are truly self-destructive.
Literally.
okay.
No,
how-
look, it's not. And I put my finger. I'm like, it's not. It's fine until you pull this pin out right here.
How about we kill Did you pull it out?
No, just my fingers
Oh
in it.
God, okay, I thought you did.
Don't
Okay. I gotta
do
say.
that.
I'm gonna say. Okay. Let's get these kids out of here. And I rush up to the kids. Hey kids, I've got a gun.
They're all like, yay!
That's so cool. Let me see it.
I want to play with it.
The American school system.
I mean, I'm going to kill you with this gun. And I
Like,
bring
I
out the
think
gun.
we still have to break in, don't we?
Do we?
Yeah, I thought we were in
I mean,
Mission
you
Impossible
can
style.
You can go in the back door. I said you were outside the back door. You could hear the
Yeah. I go inside and then say, unless you get out of here, I will literally kill you with this gun. And I point it towards them.
You point the gun towards the children.
Yes.
No, not the younglings.
So, okay, so I guess you bust up in there. You've got a gun to the back of these children, and they look out and they can see
Everybody
on the-
run, there's a fire! And I actually lit Tammy's tentacle costume on fire. There's a fire! Help! Everybody out!
Okay, so Tammy is
And I
on
push
fire.
the rifle away from pointing at the kids.
So Tammy is now on fire. So you see the director rush back there, and she's like, "Oh my goodness!" And so she, I don't know, she picks Tammy up by the ankles and starts beating her against the floor, trying to put out this flame.
Oh my god.
You're meant to be looking after these children. What is wrong with you?
What else are you supposed to do in this sort of situation?
Get them out of here. Only our kids can do this.
Well, I've already got all the other understudies, and the costumes. They're going to be so disappointed if they can't go on now. I'm sorry, you're just going to have to take your kids to the audience.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What if there were to be like an explosion?
Well, I suppose they're. Why?
Just no hypothetical.
hypothetically, I guess it would probably destroy the entire set. There wouldn't be a show at all.
What if it was just a small explosion?
Well, I don't. It would depend on where it is.
Where would be the most inopportune place at this particular moment?
Well,
There's not going to be an explosion.
We're still talking hypothetically here.
as long as there's
No,
not actually going to be an explosion, I will tell you that all of the understudies, all of the little monster freak children that have taken your children's roles are standing over there in a corner.
Tammy, who's on fire.
Okay, I think,
She runs by in the background.
I think there might be an explosion there.
But as long as there's not an explosion, I have no problem sharing that information with you.
See,
Right.
Explosion of magnificence on that stage in a minute with my kid.
Right. Okay, so I turn to the rest of the group and say, all right, so grenade?
No grenade. Not grenade.
Oh, then how do we get our kids on that stage?
We have to woo them.
our
Wait, what?
kids. I don't want to woo my kid.
You want to
That's weird.
seduce children?
No, we have to woo them with
With what?
limelight.
Okay.
And then I wait for the music.
Okay. I guess
Oh my god.
I pick up a jazz flute. I start like everything that I learned in college on my jazz flute. It's hypnotic, it's erotic, it's everything you want from a jazz flute.
It's robotic.
I want nothing from a jazz flute.
I want everything from your jazz flute.
Oh my god. Okay, so are you doing anything to like help your kids get in costume or like the overture has been going.
I'm dressing all the kids up as if I was a Disney princess.
Okay, so you've got about 4 minutes. I'll say 4 minutes and 20 seconds left of this, and then your children need to go on and be the best damn tentacle that they could be.
Mm-hmm. On Cthulhu, the
So
musical.
who's got an inspiring speech they want to share right about now? The last about a minute and 30 seconds.
Me. I'm gonna go up there. Play the jazz.
I start a jazz flute solo that has never been seen before. The most dangerous of the jazz flute solos.
Oh my god. So are
Can
you,
you be up in here?
are you guys like going on stage to perform this?
Yeah.
No, he. Oh,
No, I am.
he needs to give a speech to the.
Gary is. Gary's on stage right now.
It's already on stage.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys.
We have two dads on stage during the overture, and they're playing their own jazz flute.
Okay, so this is me, Gary, and this is Gordon on the trumpet, and we're just talking here today about something I've learned before. I used to think that the liberal agenda was really bad.
So you see Cassie's in the audience, and she throws a tomato at you.
Who?
Fuck you.
Your wife, Cassie.
I'm getting a divorce with you, bitch. But listen, I'm trying to be a nice guy. I'm trying to say that even though I grew up hating the gay boys, I actually have learned to like this one gay
saying
boy.
that.
Yeah, sorry, this homosexual. I don't mind him. He's actually okay, and not all of the liberals are big gay boys. And in fact, I'm actually alright
Still saying it.
with my son hanging out with this homophobic gay boy. I think that's what they're called nowadays, right? Anyway, well, I'm trying to be politically correct here, so,
You're politically wrong.
well, shut up. I've still got that gun. I mean,
So where's Chaz? Like, is Chaz on stage as well?
No, off the stage.
he's on stage
Like,
this
all
night.
this is backstage.
So we're just here to say we're so happy our kids aren't monster fucks like some of yours are, and that they're pure Christian Americans. So
When he gets to the end of the speech, can I set it up so the grenade explodes dramatically?
So on that note, God bless this United States of America.
You see out in the audience, you see like the parents, your neighbors, the parents of all these monster fuck kids, and they're like all super upset, and they're like, our plan was spoiled. And like the illithid is like shaking his tentacles in anger, and everyone is upset. And I guess with that, do you go off stage? Do you stay on stage?
I knee slide onto stage and say, "Now let's get ready for Cthulhu the musical."
So at that point, we're gonna say, little Timmy comes on stage, and he taps his dad on the shoulder. He taps Will on the shoulder, and he's like, "Oh, Dad, you're kind of like stealing our spotlight here. It's time for us to come out and be tentacles."
I'm trying to be fabulous here. Fine. I walk off.
And then he's like, he looks at the other dads, and he's like, you guys just go sit in the audience and let us like do our thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you.
We awkwardly like walk through all the audience, have to like
Pardon.
Jeff.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I know.
And so then
Inspirational.
this explosion has gone off, and like Tammy like runs across the stage. She's still on
I shoot
fire.
Tammy.
So
Fuck
Tammy,
that pigeon toad bitch.
Tammy, who is on fire, is
And then
now
I
shot
fist
in the
bump
face.
Chaz.
Tammy, the flaming tentacle child, is shot in the face. And the director comes on, and she's like, "Michelle, let's go on." And she picks up Tammy's lifeless charred body, and chucks her off stage.
You get in that stained costume, Todd. And you be the best damn tentacle number 7 that this show has ever seen.
I fist bump Chaz after I shoot her.
Oh my god. Okay, so then you see this older kid that looks about like 10 years old come out, and he is Cthulhu, and attached to him are all the little tentacles, and they're doing their little tentacle dance, and they look so happy, so proud of their accomplishments. And the music is playing, everything is good. You're all sitting next to your wives who have the new video cameras, and so I guess we can go to Dave and his wife. So your wife is sitting next to you, and she's like, how was the rest of the day?
It was alright. You remember that thing that we were talking about doing? You know, maybe inviting someone in for a little bit of a threesome thing. I think I found a dragon to do it with.
Can you not talk about that while I'm trying to record here?
Oh, I forgot. Is this thing?
Maybe we can edit it out. You said it right over his solo. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, so we can go. We can go to Chaz and his husband, who also has like the video camera and is like filming it. And he's like, "So, how was your day?"
It was fine. I got Todd. He was at the park. The theme park.
He was at. Why wasn't he at school?
Shh, we're being loud. Sorry.
Okay, we'll talk about this later.
Okay.
Then I imagine Cassie and Gary are just like sitting there like pouting.
So, how was your day?
It was fine.
So, I shot a kid. So our son could be on stage. 'Cause, I'm proud of him being in this play.
So she
Character development.
yeah, I guess she looks at you then, and she has like one tear like going down her face, and
I know, it's beautiful.
she's like, I think maybe now we can work this out.
I think we should scrap the divorce plans.
Me too.
We should have more kids.
Okay,
I'll
and
get
then
some
like
more
you start
guns.
ravaging each other in the audience.
Yes.
You shot a kid for me.
You shot a child
Yes, yes
for
we
our
do.
family. And then so Gordon, you're sitting next to Esmeralda in the audience, and you know she's not really all about like video cameras and stuff.
She is.
Really?
Yeah, let's not go to that.
Damn.
Okay.
I
Nay,
imagine
nay.
it's just a nice like like she's got her hand on my knee and just for a second it cuts and she crosses her legs and you can see she's wearing spurs.
And she
Hello.
so
On her shoes.
Yeah.
she looks at you and gestures like to the Spurs, and she's like, "Oh, do you see what I'm?" Oh.
Why does she go in a weird accent?
I don't know.
Clearly Italian. That's how they speak.
Yeah, right.
Cowboy for a
That's
while.
what she does. I'm not here to kink shame.
Yeah, another completely inappropriate horse noise right in the middle of the play.
Your
Some kid solo and
your son hears this like horse noise, and he recognizes it from the Lonely Nights.
Oh my god. The Finn walls.
Out to the audience. Like,
Trying to slowly turns up Minecraft.
and then Chaz and Scott, you see your kid up there, and it's time for his dance solo that he's refused to show you. He's refused to practice it because he's just so embarrassed of it. But he actually is the best, and he has these tap shoes on, and he kills it. And he's counting it out. He's snapping his fingers, and he just steals.
I'm currently having sex with his mother. Oh wait, no, that's Chaz. Sorry, I said Gary.
Yeah. So your kid turns out to like steal the entire show, and he's just a natural.
Mine?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Great. I'm so proud of him.
A dream.
And you're
Shuffle, tap, 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 spank, shuffle. There it is. Okay, perfect. Yes, and nailed it.
Scott like puts his hand on your thigh, and he's like, "I'm so proud of him and what we've done for him.
Oh, we're talking again.
I think that dance was just so beautiful. It might have brought us back together."
I look jealously whilst I'm making love to my wife.
Making out with eyes open.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Okay, and so then the show comes to an end. The kids come out. They take their final bows, and as Todd comes out to take his bow, people are throwing flowers at him and talking about how absolutely wonderful he was. And afterwards, they come out and meet up with you guys so you can all go home and wrap up your day. So do you want to tell your children like that they did a good job or anything?
Can I just go back a second? What the fuck is this? That's what I was doing.
Oh.
That's what I was doing.
I go home and I get a new pet bald eagle, but and
What happened? Actually,
it's the American dream.
I just thought of something. What happens here is that you all meet up outside, you and your wives and your children, and you see your wives kind of get into a line and look a little bit guilty, and they look back up at you and they're like, you see Cassie. Cassie is like, we have something we need to tell you.
Is it?
I start out like nudging the guys to the sides of me like, oh, here it is.
It's the wives and
Scott.
Right, yeah.
And also Scott. Like Scott is there too. And Scott is like, there's no easy way to say this really. And then Dave's wife, I forgot what her name is. What's her name?
Jessica.
Jessica. And Jessica's like, so there was a reason we asked you to take the kids to school today.
Why?
And she like looks nervously around for who's going to tell them, and she sees that nobody's going to step up to the plate, and she's like, we wanted to play Storm King's Thunder. We're actually a D&D group.
Oh my god. Wait, say that again.
And then Cassie chimes in and she's like, we are a role-playing group. We play Dungeons and Dragons.
Say, baby, that's the hottest thing I've ever heard you say.
Wait, say that one more time. I don't quite understand.
We play Dungeons and Dragons as a group. And we didn't want to tell you because we didn't know how it...
No, I thought you said that. I was just checking. Okay.
What? Are you mad?
No. Even though it's gay. And I walk off.
Oh my god. So all the wives are basically like, I'm really glad we got this off our chest. We just really wanted you to know who we really were.
That is amazing. And Scott, you were playing this whole time too?
Yes, Chaz.
So
I've been playing for years.
Never told me.
So just to be clear, all you guys not doing sexy stuff together.
They are acting through the psyche of each character as their character would. That is super sexy.
Scott like comes up to you and like caresses your face and he's like, I want you to talk like that to me in the bedroom.
And then we make out viciously.
Yes. You and your husband aggressively make out.
Yeah. I bite his lip and then his nose. You guys are
I didn't eat them.
I wander over to Esmeralda and just whisper in the in her ear, "You've given me a wood elf."
I hope you're gonna say treant.
Oh god. So she's like, oh my god. Oh my god. She's like, let's get you home. Like, she grabs you by the hand and you and Benjamin start walking home and she's like kicking up with her spurs and making your way back.
Giddy up, boy.
My car is still at the theme park, so yeah.
We're on a dragon here. Can we all get on the dragon?
Oh yeah, and off into the sunset.
Yep.
Yeah, you all. So I guess you can all hop onto the dragon.
Like the ending of Grease.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like everything.
Like the ending of Cthulhu.
The ending of Cthulhu.
You all fly on Rosie's back into the sunset with your
Journey into musical madness.
your new D&D group, which has grown twice
Doubled,
its size today.
As other things.
And on that bombshell, I guess, that seems like a perfect place to wrap up today's session. Well, what did you guys think of that?
I fell in love with you a little bit more today, Sydney. That was amazing.
That was a good game.
That was great.
Seriously, for your first ever DMing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That was awesome.
Crazy good.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. It was hilarious the whole way through. And I think you picked a good group of guys down here to.
Yeah. I thought it was.
Yeah, except for Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck me.
Yeah.
Okay, no. That's
Do you guys want to see more Dungeons and Dads? Let us know. Also, send some kind words for first DMing. Great job.
I was really nervous.
It was good though. It was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
We prepped it in like an hour and a bit, so that worked out quite well, really.
Thank you.
That shows you, kids. You don't need rules to DM.
Yeah, pretty much. So I guess we should go around and say, first of all, if you enjoyed today's show, hit that follow button for us if you haven't already. Show us some support and catch our next show, which will be tomorrow, which is Thursday. Yeah, so tomorrow is Outlanders at 1 p.m. Eastern, followed by Viewer Games at 4 p.m. Eastern. So join us then. There's a full schedule down there. So let's go around and thank our wonderful players. So Gareth, first of all, down there, anything you want to say, Sven?
Hello, I'm Suddenly Pandas. Follow me if you want.
There you go. Shout yourself out in the thingies there, so people can find a link. Sydney, our DM for today. What did you think of today's session?
I thought it was really fun. I was really, really, really scared because, like we've said many times in this, I've never done this before.
It was awesome.
So it was really scary. So thank you all for being really nice and not telling me that I'm the worst and all that. And if you want to, you can follow me. You can follow me on Twitter. It's at CindyKong. I'll put it in the chat thing, and you can follow me there.
All right. Cord, what about you, my friend?
Hello, my name is Mythomatic here on Twitch. You can come follow me. I do a lot of role playing here, as well as on my own channel. I role play through a bunch of different video games. I did Miss Creative the other day. I run Myth RP. Weird how that works out. I run Myth RP and Arc RP server. We're actually switched over this morning to a new season for Wild Western. Check out the teaser trailer there. Yeah, you can check me out. I'm going to be probably streaming on it tonight. Super excited. Great job today, Sydney. I had so much fun.
Yay, thank you.
Awesome.
And guys, it was great. Thank you.
That's a good game. Well done. Askren, finally.
Yeah, what's going on? Before I shout myself out, I want to say that, that it was a ton of fun. I always have a great time hanging out on Wednesdays with you guys because you guys are a blast to roleplay with. Cindy, just remember, DMing any other game exactly like that, only there's sometimes numbers that you have to think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much exactly like that every time.
Okay.
No, my name is Askren. I'm the host and dungeon master of the Exploding Dice Twitch channel. The link is in chat, where we have live D&D every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I also have a fun talk show called Fuzzy Dice, where I bring in great guests, podcasters, Twitch streamers, game designers, all that kind of stuff. We hang out and we talk DM stuff. This coming Tuesday, I'm going to be hanging out with the cast of the recently kickstarted Gamers series. They were also the cast and the producers of the first Gamers movies, so they're going to be hanging out with me, and we're going to be probably laughing our asses off with that. Also, you can see me 2 nights a week just hanging out here, both on this show and on Outlanders on Thursdays. So yeah, go check it out. It's Askren on Twitter, and say hi.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for dropping by again today. Thank you everybody who subscribed, followed, donated throughout today's session, and backed on Patreon as well. So, like I said, we're back tomorrow, which is Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Finbar, you're too late, buddy. We're just signing off. I'm sorry, dude. We'd usually be on longer, but what's up, Finbar? I hope you had a good stream. But yeah, we're gonna head off. And we'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, actually DM'd you on Twitter. We're looking to put a game together. We're still playing in as well as Kiwo. And we're still going to be playing it out as well. So that's going to be on Mondays. So we'll hit me up on that. Anyway, we're going to head off and see you guys again tomorrow. So until then, try not to roll too many nat ones, because we want to be here laughing when you do. Good night, everybody.
Sit you about them well.
Fuck you, Gareth. I'm going to leave it awkwardly long. You know what I'm gonna do, Gareth? This is what we're gonna do. There we go. Good night, everybody. Is Gareth?